Hello guys, and welcome back. And I'm actually at the point now I'm ready to install the turnouts finally. But before I glue them down and nail them in place, I wanted to show you the steps I took to get it to this point. So obviously after I had my road bed laid, I laid out my turnouts here for the train yard and just I made sure everything was in line properly as far as the diverging route leading into the train yards and everything. Made sure all that was in place and correct. And then after I got everything in place, what I did is I come in here with a black Sharpie and I just marked each side of the throw bar here on the outside here, on the four sides here, and then after I did that, I just kind of come in and found center. And as you can see there, I've got my slot cut here for the actuating rod to stick up through. It's right here for the under the table switch. If you remember from a couple of videos back, I showed you guys how to embed this in the foam. And by process I call a tabletop inversion, which is nothing more than just bringing a hard mountable surface up flush with the top of the foam. So if you guys didn't see those videos and you're curious as to about what I'm talking about, I encourage you to go back and look at those. But really, this right here will mount this this MDF board that I have embedded in the foam here. So see if I can get the under the table switch up in there. Be careful not to break it. So yeah, you can see it sticking up through there, the actuating rod. So yeah, that'll mount to the MDF board, and then I'll go ahead and wire everything up. But what I did is, after I found center here, I came in with a 1/4 inch drill bit and drilled about, finding the midpoint for each one of these strips. That's where I started my drill bit. And then after I got the 2 holes drilled, let me see, I got my drill right here. After I got the 2 holes drilled, I just rocked it back and forth until I created this little slot here for the actuating rod to stick up through. So I did that for all the turnouts leading into the train yard, as you can see there. And so I've got everything, at least for right now, at least for this area, ready to go. The only thing more that I need to do is I've got some of this this flat black latex paint, and what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and paint over all the over the top of all of the joint compound that I laid down. And it's to cover up the white, yes, but honestly, it's more of it's actually serves a dual purpose to cover up the white, but also when you get ready to ballast, a turnout, and I think I mentioned this in another video, you don't want to ballast, minimal, if any, in this area here where the point rails are at, because you don't want ballast getting up in there and then the point rails not making contact with the stock rails here. And I did not go back and modify the turnouts the way I was going to, and to be honest with you, I still might do that before I mount them. I don't know yet. I may do that, I don't know, but I did want to shoot this video just to show you guys where I'm at and what my next step's going to be. And yeah, so it's just about there to install. It's kind of been hard to get in here and work on it just with my work schedule and everything. But so yeah, when I actually get ready to glue down and nail down the the track, again, I'm using these number 19 1/2 inch wire nails. As you can see, they're not very big. I get one of those in my. They're not very big at all, but they do a fine job and you know, they're long enough to penetrate through the cork road bed and into the foam, which is really all I want. It doesn't have to be nailed down to the plywood, because the glue, the latex adhesive that I'm using, the Dynaflex 230, you know, that'll do a fine job in holding it down. It's not going to go anywhere. So again, this is what I'm going to use for the track. So when I get to that point, I'll shoot another video, and I hope this was helpful to you guys as far as, you know, how to mark your turnouts and where to drill the holes for the actuating rod. So we'll see you in the next video.